Hi, I'm attorney James Betzold. I'm an immigration attorney, and I'm here to share with you 5 things you need to know about renewing your green card. If you are a legal permanent resident of the United States, you've been given a green card, and it is something that will expire every 10 years or so. So it's good to stay on top of that for renewing it. If you don't renew it, you're going to run into trouble with employment, getting a driver's license, and everything else. So the first thing you need to know is the earliest you can renew your green card is 6 months before it expires. You can't do it any earlier than that. The earliest is 6 months. Now, unfortunate because current processing times take more than 6 months to do it, may go 12 to 18 months. So be prepared for that. The second thing you should know about renewing your green card is you can renew late. If your green card does expire and you haven't experienced severe interruptions in your life or complications, which if you travel, you will, because you're going to want to get on a plane or whatever. You're going to need identification that complies with the Real ID Act. So whatever, if you forget to or you're not able to, yeah, you can renew your green card late. You don't actually lose your residency by not renewing your green card. You just lose your proof of residency. So we've had clients who 25 years later have renewed their green card because now they needed it because it was time to retire. All right, the third thing you need to know about renewing your green card is if your green card's old enough, it may not even have an expiration date. And if you're lucky enough to have one of those, you're under no legal obligation to renew it, despite what anyone tells you. However, if you want to get a driver's license or travel, you got to have that Real ID compliant identification, which your blue green card without an expiration date isn't. So you still might want to renew it in that situation. The fourth thing you should know about renewing your green card is check your criminal history, right? If you have been arrested for anything or convicted of something since the time you got your green card, unknowingly, you may have done something which makes you removable or deportable from the United States. So you definitely want to review that with an attorney because you may have issues traveling. If you travel outside the country and then come back to the United States and Border Patrol stops you and says, hey, wait a minute, looks like you were convicted of a marijuana charge or two, or you were convicted of domestic violence, or you were convicted of larceny, from a store or something like that. They may let you in, but they will send you to immigration court, and then you'll have those problems to deal with. Whereas if you talk with an attorney beforehand, you may be able to clear that up. All right, and your bonus item here is if you need to travel and you don't have any extension paperwork for your green card because it's expired and you're renewing it, you unfortunately have to call the USCIS customer service number and get them to give you what's called an InfoPass appointment at your local USCIS office, where they can stamp your passport, your valid passport from your country of origin, with proof of your green card status. Now, typically what happens when you renew your green card is they'll either put a sticker on the back of it that says it's valid for another year, or they may issue you a receipt notice that extends the validity of your card just because processing times are taking so long right now. But you do need to be aware of that in case you are planning international travel, maybe on short notice when your green card is about to expire. All right, I'm attorney James Betzold. I hope you found this informative. You can find more information about me and my practice at www.betzoldlaw.com. Thanks.